Boop!
Live.
Live booping. Alright, that's that. Go back to this. It says moon. Go back to this.
Wish I could say it was good to see you out.
It looks laggier on the other little screen when I'm looking over at it. Does it look laggier to you, Itch? I'm not dropping frames or anything, but... Is it now stuttering terribly for you, or does it look good?
Going? Just plug the last of the O2 leads.
Don't need subway, we need medical.
It's not the worst unless it's worst.
Alright. Hologram activated! Nope, she's not here. Bye!
C&P chicken and potato.
We'll clear up side quests in a second. A little choppy looking at you. What's going on here? Oh, it's so hot in here.
This is house
Want anyone
at
to-
411s? And an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
Of course they would. We need all the help they can get. Modern steel wrench new. Oh. It was choppy before I sent you the two sending profiles. You should switch between. It was chopping before I sent you the two. So it's not chopping now, or? Because like when I look at it on the other one, it looks like really like choppy.
Oh, there's an add-on that lets you see all your items of any character from anywhere.
Yeah, the bank one? Yeah.
Yeah, that's nasty.
It's alright now. It's slower frame rate, but it isn't as choppy. Alright.
Oh. Bartender 4 action bar replacement.
Wish I could do that.
Customizable bars. This is what I wanted. Finally.
No one knows when you use stolen money. This is their bathroom. What? Still thinking, Cap. I'm just gonna look at your computer if you don't mind. Daily checklist. Radio attempt, plumbing overflow, life support, crew morale, scheduled landings, checklist maintenance, brush teeth. You can do this. Personal files. Back bays. More complaints about the state of the bay. I already told the mayor debts. They're free to flush out the McReady and his outlaws. They're so knotted up seeking warrants and paper justifications that they want someone else to solve all their problems off the record. Sorry, boys, not my job. Promenade status. Morale has dipped 18%. Martin Callahan's shown up. It's that damn mask. Found another listening device in my office. Thing was the size of a toss ball with cord leading all the way back to sublight. Subtle as always, Lilia. Could have sworn the auto mechanic chef arrived with a company tech. No record of the guy leaving the station. We'll have to look into it. Sprat infestation at the rest and go is getting out of hand. Ethel better not be ranching those critters again, or I swear by law I'll airlock her stall. Trying to do messages. The implications of your accusation cause my breath to hitch in my throat. I am certain that we can arrive to an agreeable understanding, for what is a board liaison if not a fucking facilitator of handshakes between great powers, much like the board and yourself. When you do decide to return to the negotiations table, consider once again the embassy expansion plans I laid out. Gestures of good faith did not go unpaid. The board rejected my request for new radiator parts again, even after I graced their wheels with some targeted donations. Funny thing, when I used my admin privileges to survey the outgoing comms, I noticed some activity from your office. You choose your words carefully, but I plucked a juicy phrase from the transcript. Let the frog boil a while longer. And now I have no radiator parts. You're playing with our lives. Did they install you on my ship just to get under my skin? Or are you pulling this shit for fun? Alright. Alright. Yeah, hello. Junlei.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around
Are
here, but
you?
chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction.
I don't give a
Groundbreaker
shit.
doesn't see many visitors.
Yes. Elm. Nice place you've got here, Chief.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment.
Alright.
Just so we understand each other,
Yes.
I'm the final word on the ship.
I'm sure you are.
The Mardits, the crew, the engineers,
Yes.
their family.
Alright.
I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
Me too. I'll try to not start fights, but I might have to end some. Salute. Do whatever I can to help the peace. I'm an old man. Salute!
At ease. Nice to see an outsider with some working brain cells.
Not a problem, Chief.
So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Now that my ship's out of impound, I can safely say I'm headed for new business.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch.
Yes.
Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job.
Maybe.
We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats.
Nice.
Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Thank you, I am different, I know. Pravati, you wanted to talk to fucking Junlei? Go ahead.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name.
It is.
What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Don't worry.
Junlei
Spit
is
the
fine.
fuck out. A sprat is a space rat, itch. Space rat. It's like a little lizard thing, though, so... we'll figure this all out. Nudger. Come on.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Oh, wow. What a nice person. Don't be shy about requesting time off. You need to take to compare notes in person.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... sorry. I like it. Honest.
There's no
Sorry.
romance options in this Itachi, so it's fine. We don't even have to worry about it. But yes. Whisper, nice job.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
No problem.
Now,
Anytime.
if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
About that.
Nice, hell yeah. Bartender lets you move all your action bars. Oh, it's so
Now
good.
you can move everything with bartender. Seems kind of woman here. What's going on?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Yes. Ugh. Why haven't you fixed them yet?
Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Oh. Yeah, surely the ground doesn't want the groundbreaker to roost.
They want us to sweat, thinking that'll soften me up for a bad faith deal.
Oh,
If you'll excuse me, they can go fuck themselves.
alright.
The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin.
Yes.
If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive.
Intelligence. We need a contractor to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Back bays. Am I supposed to know where that is? But there's a catch, right?
The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
Yeah, I know it's like it's really. I don't feel hot. Maybe I'll turn the heat up really quick, but here, I'll go turn my own heat up. All right, that's what I'm gonna immerse. Throw this thing in the sink. Space Moon! Ah. Couldn't we try to talk this out with whoever's down there?
Those idiots are immune to reason, and they don't much care if the station melts to pieces. They're content to die last. If you could find some way to solve this without violence, I'd prefer that.
Okay.
But more than anything, we need those parts.
All right. I'll get you those parts.
Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Level 9! Moon 9, Space 9, Space Jam.
This is Halcyon News.
Fuck you,
We
Halcyon
interrupt
News.
your regularly.
All that's at 50. I want my fucking. That's at 50. Tech. Where's my. Fuck. Alright. I gotta start getting my science up a bit more. Science. Taste my
Scheduled advertisement for the
science.
following story.
I have a lot of fucking quests. Return to the unreliable as provided by June. Empty man. Give a data cartridge to Vicar Man. Alright. Ask Ada about Sam Unit. Ellie, be pleased to know how you addressed your symptoms. Let's talk to Ellie quick.
Finals are scheduled.
Oh, there is a second fucking. We have to go up that elevator when I come back.
CNP near maple syrup. It's near this complete breakfast.
You. Yeah. Look into my eyes.
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse.
I did.
I guess that means I owe you now, right?
You don't owe me anything.
Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average sawbones.
Yeah,
If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
I am. Are you saying you'll work for me just because I helped?
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent.
Yeah, well.
But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version.
Welcome aboard, Ellie.
You won't be sorry.
I won't, I know.
Or if you are, just add it to my debt and we'll figure something out.
Alright.
Welcome to the crew, Miss Ellie. We're real happy to have you.
My favorite part about this game so far is it seems space just filled with a lot of women. not that attractive, but it's still just filled with women. It's my kind of new world, new space world, except this guy, he's not a woman.
CNP borsted baked beans. When you need to eat and run, borsted baked beans is the only one.
If I had to think about it, smaller people and women would probably, for some reason, I don't know why I'm saying this, would be better suited for space travel. Oh, that goes to the back bays right there. I had to go back and talk to motherfuckers. Alright, let's go. Alright. Who the fuck is... Oh, I got 2 followers with me now? Oh no. I thought I'd lagged. Do I have 2 followers with me? Ellie, you could go to the ship. I wanted to be an astronaut, but I'm too tall, so now I just dread existence. Yeah, Ellie, you'll look great. So,
Something on your mind?
yes. I don't know what to do. I'd like to know more about you. Head back to the ship for now, alright?
Okay. See you around.
Actually, fuck, I should have kept her with me. Can I redo my party right now, or do I gotta go? She could have had unique dialogue with people around here. Fuck. Alright, I just gotta check this area once more. See if there's anyone else I need to talk to. Engineer. Engineer. Sang Jang. Alright. What's down there that's dangerous? Sang Jang, you wanna talk to me, bud? Alright.
Watch out, something's
I'll watch out that something doesn't look
Concerned
like
citizens often ask why there aren't enough new faces in the Halcyon colony. We all...
Alright. To the underworld. Come on. Walking all day with you. I didn't even have to wait for him. It is getting hot in here now. I'm immersed.
Who the... Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
I want to parlay.
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill.
Well.
Yum, yum.
What?
Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
Well. Persuade. Put that down before you incinerate the entire deck. Timothy, you're only getting out of this alive if you play nice. I was just exploring the ship, stumbled on this level. It's nothing personal. I'll just be going. Attack! I'm gonna persuade him, Mitch. Put that down before you incinerate the entire deck.
I know this ain't a toy, neighbor from above. It's a catalyst, just like me. Keep talking. I like the sound of your voice.
That's right, I know you do. I'm here for some parts. There's a bounty on your head. So I'm just here for some parts.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back, with the crew.
Can I grab that part then?
You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that.
Okay. Bribe. Those parks are leaking deadly toxins. I'll just come back after you're dead.
Under its skin, This ship is all poison and darkness. Lead bones, asbestos muscle.
Yes.
Maybe you're right. You've got the run of the kingdom. Up those stairs, you'll find the parts. My crew won't get in your way.
Thanks, bud. There was something else. Wait, I'll take my leave first, and I'll save. Now there was something else. There was something else, King.
Neighbor
Mutton
from
chop,
above.
King.
What brings you to my little moonlight kingdom?
Moon. There's a bounty on your head. I want to clean
Listen to the
door.
fire of those convictions. This one's hungry for justice. Alive or dead? Rare or medium? What's it gonna be? How do you want me cooked, bounty hunter?
Persuade. No need for violence. Give me a lighter and the bounty disappears.
My flame? Shit. Little Flick here got me started on the pyro path.
Moon.
Fine. He's yours. Give him a good home.
Okay, Flick.
Don't worry, Mr. McRed. We'll treat Mr. Flick extra nice on account of he's your friend.
I'll miss my baby pyro, but it beats losing my head.
Yes, it does.
This court needs its king, and I'm one of a kind.
You sure are. Wait, that engraving on here. Does that say Sonato on it?
Keen eyes you
Sonato?
got there. Zanita gave me this lighter. We had a carnal understanding a few years back, and she wanted me to have something to remember her by.
Or something else.
Lay it on me, boss. I'm good for it.
Are you? How did you end up back here?
Ship got impounded. The crew and I racked up a debt while we were grounded, and my baby got sold to Sublight.
You're the guy I read
Scrapped for
about.
parts. That's bureaucracy for you. Piracy with a smile.
I hope this guy wants to join my crew. Sounds a lot like what happened to me. We and you, we're not so different, you and I.
Am I your dark reflection? Shit, must be getting old.
Yeah, me too.
Stay here too long, and the groundbreaker drains you like a fuel tank.
Does, yes. Be seeing you, I suppose.
You can come and go in my little kingdom. Just try not to piss off any of the gestures.
Not a problem. Thank you for all your time and help and cooperation. Yeah, I don't mind playing Smash.
Okay, keep it quiet.
Old man seduces young king into giving him stuff. I just don't want anyone to die. Said to not piss them off. I don't need to steal their things.
Get that automech pass.
Oh, well, this thing's
Red one's
dead.
up and running.
I'll just take stuff to sell it.
Don't give it a name. What are you thinking? It hasn't got a heart? Not like us.
What was it? Automech? Yeah, I fucking always loved playing Smash. Curbs, I just also, you know, I got this game and it's really fucking fun, so I want to play it. Because I also have to play Warcraft still, too, and it's all just, you know, scrap mechanical. Looks a lot like my robot. Wait, what's,
Those kind of old Mrs. outflow pipes.
what's up here?
Bullshit. Wake up. There's no such thing as pizza. It's all open-faced pasta.
There's no such thing as pizza, he said?
Haven't you?
It's just open-faced pasta? Moon! Can't steal shit. I'm playing nice. These motherfuckers, they let me in, have no reason to steal their shit. Just climbing through some air ducts. Just gonna leave it alone.
It's so cozy.
Alright, I need to look at my journal. New parts. New parts down here. What's all this? What's this? Who are you? Private Lena Dixon.
You're the first person I've seen who talked their way past McRed.
Yeah, that's right.
That may not sound like much, but take my
Not
word
Christmas
for it.
yet.
Wow.
I'm not playing Fortnite. I'm not gonna fuck with these people. They let me into their kingdom. I'm not gonna piss them off, Edge, alright? What brings you to the back bays? Could use your help installing them.
I'll get back to my post. See you topside, stranger.
See you topside as well. It was nice talking. Nothing. That's right. Book up the stairs. Go! They need your help! Run to help your community!
Give me a taste of the good stuff.
Oh.
I've been tripping for days.
Careful with that shit. He'll end up as crazy as he is.
Can I have some?
It takes crazy to live in this universe. Crazy cosmos. Crazy cosmos. Ah, got a swollen tongue again.
Crazy cosmos.
Live free, die free. Nothing else matters.
Alright, can I have some drugs, please? Fuck.
Today,
The person
my
doesn't
birthday.
share their drugs. Oh,
Liz gonna be pleased as pie when we show her these.
fuck your birthday. No, we don't get no fucking. It's your birthday. Play Outer Worlds. That's what I'm playing, Curbs. It's all I'm playing forever. I'm just kidding, not forever. I'm gonna have to play some Warcraft tomorrow and level the fuck up. Once I'm done working. Then I'll play Smash and Outer Worlds the next days. Oops. They are schmucks, Biggs. They're dirty. I don't want to interrupt whatever you're doing. Oh, jeez, I lagged for a second.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement.
Alright, I will interrupt you.
You've returned.
I have.
And in one piece.
Yes, I have.
Color me impressed.
You should be. We got the parts for the radiation. What now?
Good work. I'll take those.
Will you?
I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering.
Oh, God.
Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft.
Okay.
There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA.
Alright.
And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Oh, my God. I'll make my way down there.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely
fine,
heartened to hear
Curtis.
that. Thank you.
Yes, you're genuinely welcome to fucking for our services. Motherfuckers. I got weapons. Come on. Let's talk quick.
Yeah, huh?
What was that about back at June Lee's?
Well, I didn't expect her to be so tall. And did you see the size of her arms?
I didn't actually. It's okay, yes, you're right, perception. It sounds like you have a crush on her.
What? No. Maybe? I don't... It's like somebody reached into my head and pulled out what I didn't know I wanted.
Oh, goodness.
Do you know how hard it is to find anybody who likes working with tools in a little town like Edgewater?
Well, I mean, this is one of the first people you've actually met outside of Edgewater. But yes. There's more to a relation than beefy arms and a shared career.
I reckon there's worse places to start.
There is, but...
Did you
not
see
wrong.
how everybody on Groundbreaker
Welcome
listens
back.
to Junlei? She's just, here's how to fix it. And they trust her.
Oh, shit.
It's just... She's calm and knows what to do. I wish I was half so confident.
Just settle the fuck down. Back to the ship fighting. I'm going on without you. We'll talk later, it's fine. You were right, she's gonna bang. But I don't think there's any romantic options.
The control Controls are in the back of the machinery shaft area. Keep clear of the radiators. You don't need to kill the mantillae, but I'd be mighty grateful if you did. I've got this thing about giant insects.
Logs and transmissions. Arrival confirmation. Earth HQ transmitted via probe. Archived its source. It is my honor to report that Groundbreaker has successfully arrived at the large range point, having released our cargo of prefab housing, settlers, and supplies of their intended colony worlds. May they prosper and expand. Now that stage 1 and 2 of the mission have been carried out, my family will take ownership of the Groundbreaker as specified in our contract, keeping the ship in active duty as independent trading post, repair stop, and cargo bay. I'd be remiss if I closed this transmission without sending my hopes and best wishes back to Earth. There's so much ahead of us, but we'll never forget what we left behind. A stern reminder. What the hell, Curbs? Some very rich and unsavory elements among our colonial neighbors seem to have the wrong idea about why I flew us out here. It wasn't for a 9-figured blood money salary and a Spacer's Choice logo stamped on my ass. It wasn't to nickel and dime passing ships out of their last bit. Groundbreaker has no role in success or failure of a holocron's corporate entitles. Period. I negotiated the understanding and clearly outlined it in writing before in writing before I ever set foot on this ship. If anyone wants to dispute or compromise our independence, they will answer to Tennyson. We're a family operation. Even when the last Tennyson falls, Groundbreaker will remember us and defend its freedom accordingly. Alright, so they're patriots. Patriots. I don't know how strong these mantipillars are. Hello, Mantipillar.
Here we go.
It's dead.
Wow, great work.
Thanks.
Bravo.
Where's the other one? No! It burns! You're blind. Is this permanent? Ow. Where is the other one? Oh, they're up there. Die!
So they're not too picky about who they kill next.
What?
Sneak fast if you can. Shoot back if you need to. I can always fix them later.
I don't need to shoot, it's fine. Ow, I'm burning! I'll just take all this stuff while it's free. Arrgh! Going back down to look for free loot. Free loot! Turn the music back up a bit. Hype chicken. Jesus Christ. Chicken built purely on hype?
We made it!
We did make it. I'm gonna save really fast. I don't have a choice anyways.
Road sweeping.
Go to hell, Robert! I have food. Yes. Tarmac and cheese. Not so alerted anymore. Jeez, I didn't know there was console fucking emotes at this point. Just picking all this stuff up. I need to make some money.
That's the terminal. I have the parts in position on my side. Go ahead and cycle the droplet pumps. And if you don't know what that means, just look for a command that says cycle droplet pumps.
Alright. Die, robot! Go right to hell!
We did it!
Plasma weakness. Plasma damage received plus 25. Jesus Christ. I know it's you over there. Anyways, plasma damage. I'm not gonna accept that. I don't accept it. Is there anything else I can add? There's like a bunch of stuff I can add. Here we go. Let me see these logs cobbled together. The staff is getting restless. Workaround and half-cocked solutions are all we've got to mend Groundbreaker's bones. In many cases, we can't revive one system without cannibalizing another. Grandma lived with that reality, so will I. I can rally our spirits, but what happens when I'm not around? Groundbreaker's real test will be seeing if our independence outlasts me. I'll take that bet. Old plans, new problems. Found some of Chief Guying's old schematics. Groundbreaker must have taken a beating during the crossing, because she spent half of her career patching it up. A lot of corners cut when they put this place together. Among her papers, I also found the layout of a hangar that doesn't match any of my docks. Something that might have gotten sealed off along the way, like blood cells isolating an infection. I hate to put sentiment down in print, but every time I open a panel to find some workaround in the guts of the old bird, it's like I can feel you reaching out to me from the past, Grandma. Turn around. Main menu. Cycle the droplet pump. I'm cycling the pump. You're alright, Curbs. Turn to fucking Julie. I will. There's a secret room somewhere. And
Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
Groundbreaker owes you thanks. There, we've cooled it down. We've cooled down the engines. just here for the junk. Saving as well. It's not hot in here anymore. Glad you could make it. Some intense elevated music.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled.
My boards are returning to green.
Hell
What a
yes.
weight that is off my shoulders.
Sure is.
I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts. But you're all right.
Exactly.
The temperature should be dropping as we speak.
It is, I can see
I'll
it.
see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive.
Hell yes.
If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Premium meds? Say. What's it like being expanded around here?
Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget.
Nice.
Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
Ready here could always help shoulder your burden.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short.
Yes.
It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel.
Oh.
We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out.
Aren't you a little young to be training a successor?
You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around?
I don't.
I didn't think so. The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster that talent from somewhere. It's only a question of when.
The ship is a family business.
Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gaying, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
Jesus Christ.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
Yes.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer.
Oh. Condolences.
Appreciate it. There wasn't much that took me by surprise about the job, but the little things you never expect or think about, they add up over time.
Yes.
Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker.
I can.
This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
Only Tennyson, you see. Well. Where's the self-destruct mechanism? Anyways. Back to my other question.
You've got my attention.
I'll be leaving. Level 10! My lying is pretty good. My sneaking's good. I want my tech to be decent. Welcome back. Sexual tension is palpable. I'm not feeling much of an itch, but I guess. I'm gonna let her fucking live her dreams. I'm surprised she didn't already ask to just leave. Like, go, get on this ship and work it out. 20 vendor price. Tactical meter. Fucking companion crit chance. Base armor rating. Additional ammo stock vendors. I'm gonna do additional armor rating. I accept. Fucking Elmo curves. I'm just. Damn it. Lady, what are we gonna do with you? We gotta give you some. Whatever's. Increases your engineering. I accept. Alright, to my journal. Speak with the alien on the ground. Phineas Wells wants me to contact the other black market. Yeah. Weapon from the void. Acquired a science weapon. Who goes there? Claim the bounty reward. Find the captain. Yep, whatever. Gotta find the weapon from the void.
Hey, you the one who fixed
This
those
is
radiators?
Halcyon
Yeah.
News.
Nice work.
We
You really
interrupt your
saved our
regularly
buns.
scheduled
Whenever you're
advertisement
free,
for the
let's have a
following
chat.
story.
Let's have a chat. I'm free right now. Right now I'm free. I'm free, I said. Talk to me, please. Hello?
You aiming to send a message? If so, we best do it now while we still got time.
Do I have time? Why would I run out of time? Is that what you do in Groundbreaker? Relay messages?
Well, yeah. The comm center routes all messages within, to, and from the Groundbreaker. We also switchboard most of the message traffic throughout the Halcyon system. Of course, we're about to go dead, so I may be reappropriated to Architect Knows Where doing Law Knows What
Jesus.
soon enough.
Are you about to lose your comm capabilities?
Our primary relay station's soon to be occluded by a gas giant. Happens every 40 years or thereabouts. The event's forecasted to last for months, during which we'll lose signal to the station. That'll put the whole system in a right dire situation. We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline some months ago. We can't spare people for routine maintenance.
Sounds like it's time to get an auxiliary station back online.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I finally got the chief to approve the budget for a diagnostic expedition.
Okay.
But allocating the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps getting denied by Junlei.
I'll go to that station.
The chief.
I could check out the relay. No need for an official sign-off in that case.
I should say no, but why not?
40 years of isolation
Maybe you
and
can
death?
figure out why it's offline. I'll send you with an
Bikers.
equipment manual. Hopefully we'll get lucky, or I'll get my approval in time.
Hope you don't mind if I borrow that manual when you're done with it, Captain. I could do with some leisure reading.
Yes.
Oh, and I'll need you to retrieve a copy of the relay's backup data. I gotta forward any messages from Earth stored in the memory. Better late than never, eh?
Yeah, I suppose. What do you mean?
The relay stations orbit the edge of the Halcyon system, so they tend to receive the majority of any transmissions from Earth.
Oh.
I'm sure the station's got a stack of junk messages just waiting for me to sort through.
You just let messages from Earth sit in the memory and orbital relay?
It's not like they're in high demand. Most
sorry.
tend to be adverts on new products, meaning only folks in Byzantium can afford them.
Alright, well I'm off then. Alright, what was the quest she just gave me? A silent void, I think. Travel the relay GB-23. That's all I have to do. Who goes there? Claim the bounty reward. Find captain, whatever. Go find him and make sure he is okay. Alright. What is it, Curbs? What? I don't need to download anything from here.
Have you seen this map?
I haven't seen it. Is this, it says it's in here.
And reward offers for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local ward and
You been flying the outer systems route lately?
Yes.
Space Caterpillar out there.
Traffic's down all over. Even the inners
Space
are holding on.
Mandapillar. Did I get into the rest and go?
This is Halcyon News.
I didn't.
We interrupt your
How did I miss the rest and go? For fuck's sake.
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time.
Sure. I'm looking for Gladys.
Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from.
Okay. How's life on Groundbreaker?
Fine, as long as the board keeps its grubby mitts to itself.
Oh.
Chief Tennyson holds the ship together, the Promenade holds our economy together, and Sublight is the shoddy jewel in our rusty old crown.
That's nice. How does Groundbreaker keep the board at bay?
Our Chief Tennyson has an independent streak, same as her mother and grandmother who rode this ship on the crossing. There's a reason the board's embassy is a glorified shoebox. While Junlei Tennyson lives and breathes, Groundbreaker remains free.
You mentioned sunlight.
Our local garbage collectors. That Lilia Hagen never met a debris field she didn't like. She freely admits she planted her roots in Groundbreaker to escape board oversight. But I think there's more to it. She's unusual in the head, that one.
You do business with fucking promenade merchants?
Of course. Most of our supplies come and go through merchants. Company ships and salvage runs are the only traffic we tend to get. I try and steer clear of that creepy fellow in the moon mask. If there's a cost to being a company man, he paid it in spades.
Jeez. Well, I'll be on my way. Thank you for all the colorful information. Just some safes in here that I don't have keys for. I'm not gonna fuck around with all this shit, even though it looks tempting.
This is Halcyon News.
Who's here?
Scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was this your room? I'll just move along. Wait, this is almost certainly my room. That's my underwear on the floor.
Where?
The far-sighted corporate leaders of Halcyon have tailored their
Where?
lines to be selective to the refined customer.
You're a fucking liar. You know I can kill everyone in this fucking game, right?
This has been Halcyon News, your only source for news in the Halcyon colony.
Sell all my junk. Oh shit. Engineering? Oh. Well, in that case, I didn't know I had new shit. So we'll go to fucking body. And we'll fucking switch it up. Oh yeah. There, now you got some goggles. You got goggles under your goggles. We're really in space right now. Talking shit about Moon Man. I can't. Moon Man is a sad man. I'm not gonna kill him. Talking shit about Moon. Oh, free stuff and garbage. I can't just start killing people because they talk shit about Moon Man. I talk shit about Moon Man. Spacers. Kill the guy talking shit about Moon Man. Don't kill the Moon Man. I'm not gonna kill anyone. Listen, lady.
Bless my heart.
Yes.
A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door.
I am a stranger.
You here for a particular
Yes.
reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought.
I'm interested in trying some of those cookies, honestly. Unless this is sexual. Still interested, though. Even if it is. Phineas sent me. He said you could sell me a napkin to the Stellar Bay.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board.
Oh.
You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port.
Ah.
We're outside of the board's control.
Yes.
For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
A 10,000 bits. I'll take the nav key. I mean, I guess I have the fucking bits. But they sent me. No one's ever found any bits. It's lacking. What? Tell me about this opportunity, though.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility.
That might be me.
Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
No qualms here. Let's hear the details.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering?
Yes.
Sweet as a pea, that one.
Yes.
On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting.
Ah.
She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array.
All right.
Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Odd. Why was Roseway abandoned?
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
A ruse. Say no more. I'm in.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits.
I do.
I like that.
Thank you. I like you.
Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates.
Thank goodness.
If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer.
Well,
corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors.
All right.
The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Ah, yes. Hidden house post corporate secrets. Got it.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
I won't. Thanks for your time.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
These are trip teas? Thanks for the candy, old lady. You're the fucking best.
Groundbreaker's safe from melting to bits now. Lots of good people can rest easy because of you.
Well, you too. This wasn't all just me. Alright. Bum's Rest, huh? Necklace. I served on 2 corporate freighters before I got stranded here. Everyone heard my sob story, but no one's listening to them. I'm just background radiation. It wasn't my fault the captain decided to take off early. It wasn't my fault no one checked the crew manifest. It wasn't my fault they replaced me with a full-timer. Now I'm filthy, bightless, and bedless. As far as anyone's concerned, I'm groundbreaker trash. That's how I live. And if no one agrees to take me as a crew, I suppose that's how I'll die. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Okay, gone quiet.
I'm in a restricted area that I shouldn't be. Lock it.
Nicely done.
Don't worry about me, I wasn't wearing a hologram at all. Alright, is there anything else I need to take care of before I board my ship? Weapons from the void, distress signal on your ship. Silent voices. Those there, I need to claim my bounty.
Rizzo's Purpleberry Pie. You want it? You got your punch right
No
here.
one gives a fuck about Rizzleberry Pie. I didn't even have to steal it. Listen.
How goes the hunt? I've been ruminating on it, and I decided, if you ain't killed McRed yet, I want you to hurt him a little before you do. Nothing excessive, mind you, but the scoundrel deserves a light beating at least before he kicks off.
Jesus. Lie. Captain Creed eyes completely dead. Here's his lucky lighter as proof.
Here's the bounty payout. Nice work down there.
No problem.
With any luck, we can hire more sharp-eyed bounty hunters like you in the future.
Hell yeah. What does he have available?
With that bastard McRed dead, there ain't much else in the offing.
Alright.
Not that I'm complaining, mind you.
I'll be on my way. Cleaning machines, yeah. Turn, yeah, to provide a bounty man. Let me acquire these science weapons first.
Rizzo's purple berry touch. Soft, sour.
Ow! I wanted to talk about super weapons.
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea.
I already had my tea. Let's talk about. Let's see what you've got for sale.
I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
Jesus Christ. This is it, isn't it? Salvagers helper, spacer's choice. Mag to melt, damage, type corrosion, acid, the gift that keeps on giving. I mean, I'm gonna guess this is the science weapon. Here, hold on. I'm gonna save. Go back.
It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Care to listen with me?
I would actually love to. I wanted to ask you something else.
What do you want, then? My hard-earned wisdom?
Yes. Mention groundbreakers outside the board control.
That's right, dearie. The only independent station in the colony. That's us. Though for how long, I can't say.
Oh.
That all depends on Miss June Lay.
Oh no. How do you mean?
The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will.
Yes. Back to my other questions.
Go right ahead, sweetheart.
Thank you. Next other whatever.
Anytime, sweetheart.
Yeah, sorry, thank you.
You know where to find me.
Well, I need to find you right now.
If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, you're a touch late.
Damn it. Didn't know I could join the fucking magazine club.
I've got a lovely little throw pillow. Just something I toss together. Like to keep my hands busy.
Alright. I'm gonna guess that this is a science weapon. Well, I don't think that was the science weapon, so I'm gonna load that fucking quick save. So I don't waste $4,000 on a weapon I don't even want. Tedious and Eroticus. Alright. The logs on Hawthorne's terminal indicate that Phineas has a powerful weapon at his orbital lab. I understand that. The logs on terminal. Rumors that Groundbreaker, the scientific who bragged about powerful weapons research. There's more details to be found out at the station. Another Hawthorne log must be looking at Gladys' shop for old records. Apparently the smuggler acquired several leads that way. Old records. Yes, I know I'm sorry I keep talking to you and I reloaded.
It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children.
Oh.
Care to listen with me?
I really wish I could.
I've got a lovely little throw pillow.
Do you have any notes?
Just something I toss together. Like to keep my hands busy.
I like to keep your hands busy as well. Alright. Capsules. Data pad. Mining archive cartridge. Some I'll buy this. Old data pad. Once used for groundbreaking water security. The old data pad contains an incident reports from various Meredith security patrols. Most are details of simple finds and dust-ups between the crews of Wildcat freighters and corporate haulers. 2 entries have been marked for later review. August 7th, 2344. Responded to a code ID 10T. At the last hope. Vera asked us to bounce some Back Bay rat that got himself soaked in space rum. Spectrum Red. Drunken fool got into a scuffle with one of the engineer Tyson's people. We tossed the rug leech back down to the bays. Asshole fought us the entire way, telling us we'd be sorry once he controlled the hammer's power. If this is some new Hammersmith marketing stunt, I'm complaining to Sonata. October 25th, 2344. Had another run-in with the wrong leech from the last hope. Don't know if the uppity piker crawled out of the back bays without us noticing, locked himself into the repair bay off docking slip 13 and refused to come out. Kept raving about the weapon chaotic beauty or some shit while we were trying to talk him out. Had to break off the shift. Added Holland's got to come out eventually. So he's still in that shaft. I'm gonna buy this too. This data cartridge contains public records of mining outposts. I'll take it. What the fuck is this? A vortex mace? Alright. Acquire science, weapon the groundbreaker, review, bucket the mining machine. So the guy was locked himself in a dock with the hammer.
This is Halcyon News.
I think this is the way back to my ship. So where is Dock 13? He locked himself in there. Maybe I have a small map. It'll tell me where Dock 13 is. Docking bay, unreliable interior. What's that? What the hell is that? Flamethrower and a ring. How much does the flamethrower itself? What's it take? Energy? I don't want a flamethrower. Pressured helm, by the lock picking, I'll take it. Plasma rifle, no one gives a fuck. Protective clothing with safety harness. Skill bonus. Dialogue skill, shit, I'll take it. Got a skeleton up here. Alright, hold on. Let me throw on my new digs. What's this do? 5 to lock picking. What's mine? Snake. I'll take the lock pick. I'm a fireman. Don't open. It hurts. Was it in that area I already went? The place I snuck into?
Rizzo's Knock You Out Bar. A CCN 76 milk chocolate bar with caramel and pea
I don't want your milk chocolate bar. Pay to view a movie. Entertainment cartridges are available with rent on the main nest. There are currently 0 cartridges in stock. My big canned friend. Synopsis. A lab-grown giant cannon goes on an adorable rampage, leading a family of scientists in a wild chase across Emerald Vale. Spending the holidays away from home proves to be a chore. The family soon realizes that they're true friends of the monsters you meet along the way. Nanner Spank fucking 5. Primal affections. Synopsis. Raised by the wilderness primal. One man will leave the jungle he knows to explore, one who doesn't. Keystone. Came from Nanner Spank, but stayed for love. Can a young corporate executive collar this creature, or will she awaken the beast within? Pay to view cereals. Baking with Edna. I'm sure it's just, In this time-honored culinary classic, Chef Edna gives valuable life lessons while she cooks from a book of approved cakes. Learning to maintain a structured kitchen, obey your head chef, achieve a good sponge, and obey your sous chef. Edna is the boss of her kitchen. Now she can be the boss of yours. Serial Space Hospital. If the walls of Orbital Hospital could talk, they'd shriek with terror. These doctors have seen it all. Zero-G cyst lancing, extraterrestrial Tredatorama or whatever. Next on a very special episode, in order to trap the chem thief, Dr. Marigrave must become a serial arsonist. Holy shit, I just had an intense win in Fortnite. I think I beat one of those 13-year-olds that just dedicated their life to Fortnite. Nice, Bims, nice. I've been streaming for an hour now, and I'm probably going to pass out in the next 15 minutes. Vortex Brood. An ordinary colony family daydreams of the extraordinary, while Lucia works in the factory canning processed borscht. Her ham-handed husband cooks up schemes to land her in a big promotion. Will that lovable fool ever learn to be satisfied with what he has? Broderick's Brood is a testament to the less is success family lifestyle. Oh, that was a fucking pile. I can't steal your baseball cards. But, now we know the cereals. Jumping down. It hurts. Going back into these fucking caves. Into whatever this is. Not a cave. Hurry, persuade someone. I'm trying to figure out how to get up to where I'm trying to go. Trying to find super weapons.
Small apple cider.
Fucking bar.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Do you have what it takes to defend your corporate township from the dangers of alien wildlife and the unemployed?
Somebody was trying to fix this up, but looks like they ain't been here in a long while. Maybe.
Outlaw squad leader. Can't I be nice to these people? Looks like the option must be no. Well, I could just kill them with science. I said science. A lot of explosions. Didn't want to have to hurt any of you. But you forced my hand. Another free ship, it would seem. I'm not angry, I'm just thinking. Constantly just thinking of how I need to... what I should do. I didn't want to kill those people.
Great work!
Thank you, I know it was great work. This is the same schematic that was on the last person's thing. Prismatic hammer. Divine hammer. Science weapon! Helm. There. I'm not angry. Of how much more persuasive would you have been with max personality? That's what you're thinking. Exactly. How could I be more persuasive? Where did I falter and go wrong? Science weapons are unique weapons. They have strange and powerful effects. Science weapons damage and the strength of their effects both increase as your science skill increases. Logs. Discovery. While rummaging through the back bays, I discovered a very old hammersmith crate that have been sealed for a very long time. A bit of elbow grease and determination pried it open, but I couldn't make heads or tails of my discovery. A prototype hammer. I didn't know hammersmiths actually made hammers, but I've brought it to my lab for a closer look. How strangely it glows. The trail of its wake lingers even when my eyes are closed. Mystery. I've spent more time on the hammer. My internal workings are state-of-the-art. Thermal, electrical, and chemical systems all working in harmony. How is this even possible? The weapon is a breakthrough in circuitry and engineering, and many of the systems appear rigged against tampering. There's a curious energy signature swirling about the weapon, though I have yet to identify the source. The air tastes of copper, and I've lost several teeth. I've had the most sublime prismatic dreams since I invited the hammer into my bed chambers. Never mind that for now. Good news. First, the energy signature matches Blondito's elusive N-rays, raising the hammer's elemental properties to 4. Shock, plasma, corrosion, and radiation. Now for the bad. In my attempts to nurture the self-destruction functionality, I inadvertently caused a small fire. The hammer's manual controls may have functioned again. Swinging it seems to be the only way of cycling through its elemental modes. I must take greater care with future experiments. Annihilation. I've taken the liberty of locking myself in the workshop. My tinkerings were all for naught. This is no prototype. I'm simply too flawed to recognize its perfections. The hammer is a lesson, a symbol. It whispers to me that disorder rules all things, but with a little ambition, we can harness that power. Only by inflicting chaos upon others can we transmute disorder into harmony. And that is the lesson Homicon is not ready to hear. Great. Let's look at this crazy science hammer. We're going to replace whatever I'm using. Oh. Definitely looks hammerish. Big old hammer. What's my science skill actually? Where are my skills? Science is at a 36. Alright. I have my science. 5. What other quests do I goddamn have here? Salvage in the sky. Speak with whoever Halligan. Sublet division or shipping office. It's someone who can navigate the stellar bay to Monarch. Return to speak with her once you access the stellar key. I don't have a stellar key yet. I gotta fucking do the other one. Give the data cartridge, yeah. Return the fucking whatever, yeah. The cleaning machine, yeah. Go find her. Alright, here I go. Oh, she's on a different planet. Travel to this, view distress signal, recording on your ship. Wire the science weapon, which I just did. Alright, so I'll just save it there, and I'll come in tomorrow. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna hit that. You almost beat this game yet? I miss WoW. No, this game has 30 hours of, I think, storyline. So, we got a little bit, Biggs. You're fine, go play WoW. You don't have to miss it. Save game. Saving it. Quick saving as well. We'll be ready to go on our fucking ship. I sit there waiting. Fucking Felix. Ah, no, the stream element, you fucking go. I'm passing out. It's fine, Biggs. I'll play WoW again someday. It's fine.